Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This mic is...
Yeah, I saw him like, it should keep cutting it out.
This mic is big.
Injury, I got the injury bug playing this game, bro. Every game I play, one of my favorites.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
You get hit with that laggy message
for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They go play action here on first down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. To throw is Jackson, and he fires one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, I just did DoorDash.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
Plays like that. Not every play is spectacular.
I just got a laggy kick, bro.
Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains. And you pile up statistics.
You want to be mad one day. I have to go to work. Let's go. Is that Marcus Peters?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't in a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you heard fucking Sierra trying to get a position.
They give the Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
It's gotta be fake, bro.
Out of that one, and it moves the chains. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that.
I swear for God, if they're not about to review this, bro.
Throwing on first down. Proctor. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Willie Henry. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm about to say, first of all, I'm going to be on me fucked up.
Nobody calling you done.
Yeah, but you tackled me. I fell on the floor and then fucking.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Why can't y'all just hold y'all block, bro? It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Operating from the
gun. Westbrook is hurt. Oh my fucking God, bro.
To the side, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there,
Christ.
He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
On 3rd down, Proctor. He's
mine,
here. It's Green.
I feel like
taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
What? Yeah, this game is fucking.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Look at this, bro.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Proctor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The Diamond on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I have another string. Run them up.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
From the gun,
Proctor. Looking for his tight end Rayford, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
If you ask for it, I mean, I gotta do that.
Confident throw either. This one was kind of up for
hey man,
grabs,
this is pretty shitty. Can I get a reset?
Like, dude, I got the team. The nigga traded away AD. Why?
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He got 29 yards that time.
Buffalo Bills, 23. Lions, 11-2, 3-3.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Finding room inside the 40.
He was 50 and wide to be able to catch Lamar Jackson, bro.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Niggas gonna get mad at me because I still gonna block him.
Oh,
shit, yo. Still brought Michael Jackson.
The Redskins that was undefeated, bro, just lost 2 in a row.
Way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, bro, Spies lost 2 in a row.
Coleman.
Oh, fuck me.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Yo, I'm trying to debate whether I should go for MVP with Lamar Jackson with only 3 games to go, bro.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got him. Got him.
They come out here in the side.
Running to Gronk's side, boy.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Oh, wow.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
8 rushes for 8 yards. Thank you.
There you go. Wide receiver flip. It's Giddy.
Oh, how the f... This game is fake.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And somehow...
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Turn down for whom? Steps up into the pocket.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I gotta turn
Tucker
up.
with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
100 yards in the 1st quarter? That's not bad.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
All I'm saying is, you suck.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Bengals getting set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Joe Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
God, bro, of course they got to, man. Of course they got to.
Somebody,
Somebody,
what they doing to people?
What they doing to people? He needs some milk.
Detroit!
To throw on 2nd down. Proctor.
Yes, sir.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Yes.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Interesting.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Oh, wait. Ray's got my heart?
Oh, yeah.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Proctor. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The Bengals bring out.
I'm going to have to teach y'all how to play Madden, bro.
He's on to punt for the first
His
time.
receivers got passes, but not as much as our receivers.
No. He didn't drop it. They just got from the hand in the pocket.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, whoa,
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
That's not football. You trying to hurt me out there.
Hey, yo, Dante trying to kill your people. You gotta go some tackle. We can't kill him.
Now they look to pay it off on first down.
They lose for me, man.
Now Jackson on first down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And defensively, they were in zone covers there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Spread them out again, bro. Where my man's at? Where my man's at?
This game is so big, bro. Dude, 14 for 18. Has no touchdown. Like, shit don't make sense.
The boat don't break.
Second down, Jackson.
No.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
Sometimes
he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everying underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he gets it down to the 32.
Nobody.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is getting up blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Oh, come on, give me that man coverage right there. That's what I want.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
That is a 99.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got a little flag.
I would definitely not throw to a 99
if there's
overall corner.
contact coming from both sides,
That's not smart.
no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Nigga hit.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
He just threw an off-leg bomber down the field.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Dude, yo, he just fucking collapsed out of the pocket and all the way back like 30 yards, bro. No exaggeration. He just threw it off.
Incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now on 3rd and long,
he got him.
to throw.
Yes, sir. Humphrey, my man. We out of here.
Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
There definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, In this case,
Humphrey just took the ball up, caught himself, got
Suddenly
out of
it's
here.
first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
I just need one stop, fellas. We need one stop. Yeah.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Bro, I did not see that
Second
thing
and
in the middle
goal
right
from the 1.
Detroit!
They give it to him running left. Wiggles free. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there. And it's third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. They'll run for it with Hyde. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Let me got a move.
You ready?
Go. It's all good though, playboy. Playboy.
Watching now, Barney!
Let's see what we can do.
They'll run it with Coleman. He gets away from, and he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
And you got a move.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Yo, send the video, bro.
Send the video. 17-0.
Honestly, bro, I don't even know if I have that on my phone.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Hey, with the blitz, let's go! Get up, go! Let's fucking go!
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals.
So fake, cause I've never seen a man die for a catch and he's by himself. The nigga's by himself and he's dove for a catch, bro. Never.
Watching now, Barney!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This dude just
seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running in the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, Proctor. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert.
Somebody dropped
So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Yeah, I ain't about to risk that. We're going to take that side.
Operating from the gun. Proctor, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And it's out of here, Dix with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season.
So
here we are in
Season of giving,
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce and he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Jackson on first down. Throwing the outlet incomplete. It's Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Come on, man, honey. Let him be in there. Let him be in there.
Jackson.
Like I didn't get to a quarterback, bro.
The pressure right.
Come on.
And the ball is knocked out.
Try to get fancy.
Recovered it.
You know what?
Okay, I'm hindsight's always 2020.
Trying to get fancy.
In general, those can be so risky, and we see the risk.
Yeah,
and you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Oh, how are you exposing with that wheel route,
bro? This is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
A good read.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Shoulder tear, God.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Bro, nigga said a shoulder tear. God,
on 1st and 10. Proctor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Fuck, man. I've been holding in my piss for a minute.
Throwing again. Proctor. Green with a catch left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That boy got stretched. That boy got stretched.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Yo, hooligan, this is the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Looking to throw. Proctor, his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
4 picks in the first half, boy.
Clinton Dix with a pick.
I tried to run out the clock.
Back in the closing stages of the first half.
Man.
Pick. They really almost let him catch that. This game's. Nigga, Billy West was like a 94 speed. And you been keeping up with that motherfucker.
Jackson now down around his goal line.
Oh shit, that's what they got.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. Now Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the final Zoom action here in quarter number 3.
So I do Sunday game to Monday night.
Good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
But I'm still in school,
the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just settled multiple points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Orientation and shit, and I got a shadow shift Monday.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Down. Oh, let's go.
Off play action. Proctor going deep downfield for Ross. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
So when Patty Mahomes ran, he fumbled. But this nigga runs.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion.
He just not prone
if
to
you're
fumble.
running out route, it's likely you're end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Come here.
No, they let him. They let Kareem Hunt beat bitches up, catch that.
And that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
I'm back.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Hey, can't see you. Huh? Oh, it's third quarter already.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit of another team that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, that's trash.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Right call for that defense, too. Fiddlesticks.
Good shit. 16-10, not too bad.
You know, I'm out. You
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
It was I can't even. Man.
Now Jackson on second down.
That's
He's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Andrew Billings in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yeah, he's a bump for real. He's a bump for real, though. Like, legit. A bump.
Jackson from the shotgun. And the pressure gets to him again.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
He'll take it at the 42. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw on second down. Proctor. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let me go look for like a top 10 wide receiver.
Where? Who you gonna find one, bro?
No, I'm talking about in the starting points.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Yeah,
a short gain here down to the 22.
Yo, what is this
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Nigga, motherfucker, how did I need that? Make that motherfucker playing Call of Duty, not mad.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Drops it off for Coleman. And he is in there. Baltimore touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
My man just tied Emmitt Smith for the 5th touchdown in the season.
As they cash in for 6. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was going to happen.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And it'll take this across the 25.
So I started
up to the 27-yard
Wednesday night.
Cincinnati
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, made almost $200.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. So
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical.
That's a good amount for me. Like, I'm only working 3 hours a night.
They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark
like
somewhere. And so far,
like
just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I just don't like him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Proctor. And he drops it incomplete.
What you making doing Uber, Delta?
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I mean, it's kind of like that. Like, if you work the card to do it, I wouldn't suggest doing it.
Unable to complete.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest.
They charge you like an arm and a leg for on Corolla, bro.
Always trying to get him the football.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
So what's your occupation? Yeah, I'm a full-time Uber driver. Like, you know what?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
I feel like,
over the middle complete. That's Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now, 12 of 15, throwing 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
I would have realized, like, if I would have found out how to snipe, I'd have been second in the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I know, like Modern Warfare.
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
And that was back-to-back really nice plays. Some of the offenses call them explosive plays. Pick up nice chunks of yardage, and now they're set up first.
Come on, Dante, just
I'd like to be the defensive coordinator right now. What can he dial up to flip the momentum and stop him on the next play? Maybe decides to come with a little bit of pressure.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
I agree, Dante. Let's do that shit.
They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Another lost 2 did beat me 49-0.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field
never beat me
position
before,
here to
right?
start.
Beat me 49-0.
They get it out to the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
By the way, they're into the second half now in Philadelphia on the NFL scoreboard. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
One day. Talking about, yeah, the pay cycle ends on a Monday. I'm like, bitch.
Hand off to Mixon.
I need that money.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
2 weeks to get fucking... I got bills that like, like this.
What are you doing? Cut it out.
Nah, bro. I have like a fucking $1,600 school bill I gotta pay in order to
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
Throwing on first down. Proctor. Then he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
No, bitch, I don't have it. No, I can't do that. I don't have it. Where am I going to get it from?
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Proctor. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
This is caught at the 20.
Me on that one, bro.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Here's a toss coming right. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before you get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
I actually need to find these headphones. I can't hear.
Can't hear these things. He's straight here.
Yeah, I need to find these headphones.
Gun!
This is a blitz.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit! Let's go!
On second down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead. Because keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Action. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go here.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
19 to the 14, boy.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
67-yard punt. God damn.
All these tags out here. They should stand around.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Really wake up
and at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go now. 3-19.
To throw again. Proctor. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I got another.
The Bengals on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Roger Williams.
From the gun, Proctor. And now here is another interception. And it's Ha-Ha Clinton on the pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
That's how I wasn't
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility.
They'll take it into the end zone.
He's naive. He's trying to stop him.
Kevin Coleman, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
Not even going front, bro. I'm trying to draft me up.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Like legit, the last couple Maddens, you can ask anybody else who played in the league. I would light it up with passing yards, 5,000 yards every season, 40+ touchdowns every season. Didn't matter who I had at quarterback.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
3,000 yards
is Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
It's a lot.
I grew up playing with the Eagles just to run through Michael Payton. Literally, yeah.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, Proctor to the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there, he hits the reliable target. Off the play fake, Proctor. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now we got little Uzi here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on 2nd down, Proctor. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On 1st and 10, Proctor. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Still an important piece of business to take care of. The extra point. And then there. It's not going to get them a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Going out in this ball game, a little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Really, I just been controlling the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And
the Ravens taking the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Watch him
now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd of the yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
Wow.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's go out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to throw. Proctor. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Proctor. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's fielded at the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Somebody going to help me back here? No? Somebody going to help me back here? Okay.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Coleman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
My tummy hurt, man.
So for Baltimore, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Like, how are you going to kill this man and leave the tag there? We're losing. Losing. Use your common sense.